Hej och välkomna back to me. Welcome once again to my modeling bench. This is an odd standout video from the regular schedule. I am building the French FT17 from Wagon that you saw in the last video. That is going quite nicely, but we have a peculiar situation going on right now at my place. The kids are at the grandparents, and the wife took the little one to spend the weekend with her friends at a cabin in the countryside. So my pants are off. I ordered a big ass pizza from Domino's. That's like a 3 days worth of food, right? I'm all souped up on cheap energy drinks. The rules don't apply anymore. So I have mentioned before in a video that I have my own Facebook group where we do 3-month buddy builds, 3 months at a time for a single build. And the last time you saw me build for that, I built a LAVC2. But the theme this time is modern armor from 1980 till present day, and for that I am putting everything aside for this weekend alone, and I'm gonna build my modern piece of armor for my own buddy group build, which is called Just Steal With It. And we're going for the Swedish stridsvagn in 2A or B. I don't really know. But how do you like my Swedish? I'm not pretty good at it. But yeah, sorry. This is a Revell 172. I'm super hyped about being alone in the house, because I haven't been alone in the house for a few years now. But let's see if I remove the cardboard. We got instructions, the basic Revell instructions, and I think I opened it up sometime before and put the decals in there. Yeah, let's zoom out a bit. That's the wrong direction. That's as far as it can go. Oh, anyways, we got the modeling info, we got the sprue maps right here. As you can see, this is all very professional, and this entire video probably will be extremely professional, because the rules don't apply anymore, and I'm just gonna build until I drop, I guess. I'm gonna try and finish this today. Right now it's 8:37 p.m. and let's try and have it finished before bedtime on Sunday evening. It's Friday today, yeah, if I forgot to say that. But yeah, here we go. The instructions look quite basic. You have posable suspension arms right there. What else? We're not doing a review right now. You're coming on a journey with me. Skipping through the instructions before we open the build, because I haven't really looked at this kit before. My 4-year-old picked it out at the hobby store for me to build. But yeah. Anyways, anywho, even we have the tracks right there. As you can see, those tracks are 2-piece on each side. The kind that you put in hot water and then you can bend them around the wheels. We have the decals for later. Some more instructions about this single piece barrel, it seems, which is quite nice indeed. Except you have to put the muzzle brake on there separately, of course. So yeah, we got lots of reactive armor going on, since this is modern day. And here we have the themes available. We have the stridsvagn 100 220 from South Sweden, 1990, and the Scarborough Regiment P4 Combined Challenge 2006. Then we have some Norrbotten, I think is the right one. You have to sing it a bit and be a bit loud and obnoxious when you speak Swedish. Cold Response 2006, and this one has some snow camo in it with the KBCA. The other ones just have ABC, so Cold Response I think is gonna be what I'm gonna build. And then we have another one of the Scarborough Regiment P4 Skivde from 2011 right there. Now I don't even know if I got all the paint for this, but hopefully I can sort something out. My store has run all out of the paint that I needed, and I won't get new paint till Monday. Now the decals, so tiny decal sheet right there. These are cartograph decals, I believe. Probably not at all in focus, I'm guessing. But they're all super detailed. I mean in register even, except for maybe this small one. I'm not gonna put it under the magnifying glass to take a look at it, but it will look good on this tiny tank. And here's the reason for why I'm thinking about taking the Cold Response vehicle. It has Metallica reference right there. Hit the lights. And you gotta go rock and roll whenever you can go rock and roll. Right. And for the spruce, we got the barrel one piece right here with some smoke grenade launchers. There's really sturdy plastic going on right there. The barrel looks pretty nice, although it could have a little sharper details. And next we got the sprue with the turret and some armor and the back piece. Oh, look at this. If you can see this, that's really nice. The sun coming in through the window there. A rare occasion for me. I'm doing this so early in the evening even. Yeah, but anyways, I do appreciate the Revell 1/72 scale series armor kits. They're actually quite good in my opinion. Got loads of detail. This is much crisper than the barrel. Practically no flash visible. Because this isn't the full review, I'm taking a super good look at it. You can't put the hatches open, the hatches are right here, I think. You can't put the hatches open. The way they open in this tank is they don't open up like that, they slide into the cabin right there. But if you can find some figures or something for it, maybe, I don't know. Then we have the hull pieces. You have to build the top. There's the side pieces, and oh yeah, you got super nice details right there. The engine grills and everything looks good. Tow cables are like sometimes with Revell, the tow cables are multi-piece. So you got a piece there and a piece there, and then you got the other pieces here and here. That's to make it wrap around something easier, and it's worked fine for me so far. The biggest one I did was on the Merkava Mark III, I think, but I managed to make it work. We got molded in tools, everything molded into the hull right there. There is some non-skid material going on there. Looks nice to me. Yep. Got some extra track links there. So many nice, lovely little pieces there. And there we have Revell Leopard 2 2011. So it's 2011 molding. Like most of these armor kits that I'm buying these days from Revell, they're quite new. And here we got some extra armor piece for the bottom and the side skirts. As for the stridsvagn, is actually the Swedish version of the Leopard 2. I don't know, maybe it's license built or something in Sweden even. Yeah. Here we have the tracks. As you can see, we've got 2 strips right there and 2 strips right here. These are all the same length, though, so I won't be doing the same mistake I did with my Team 90, where I put the long ones together and the short ones together. Here we got another side piece, some armor pieces, and lots of road wheels, and all this is suspension parts, it looks like. Oh yeah, I think this has been quite long enough looking inside the box, so I'm going to get to building right now and keep this one. This is probably gonna be a long video, half an hour, and I've already done half that time almost, so I better get going. So a couple of hours into it, it's 10:30 at Friday night. And first of all, I'd like to apologize to all Swedish people that might be watching this for assaulting your language like that. But this is where I'm at. I just closed up the upper hull, and the upper plate didn't really fit that good, even though there's a template in here to make the side pieces line up correctly, is the words I'm looking for, and but the rear piece fit in quite nicely, and so far so good. And what I've been doing for the past 2 hours is mostly just every single small piece here, even the tensioner right there is all a separate piece, and that took a while. And I didn't read the instructions well enough, so I drilled some extra holes in there for the B version. Apparently there are some differences between the A and the B version, and what I have noticed with the kit is that every single paint scheme that comes in the box is for the A version. So I don't even know why they have the B version on the outside of the box, but you can make the B version from the box as well if you so choose or desire. So yeah, about an hour into this build I started yawning, and I'm already on my second half-liter energy drink, and this can't be healthy. Can't be healthy at all, man. Anyways, I probably should be shooting more video, but I'm just having a cozy old time in a darkened living room, working by the light of my desk. Another 2 hours into it, so that's what, 4 in total. About halfway through with the turret here. It is quite intricate, and like all these the storage bins in the back here, each side is a single piece. I don't know why they engineered it like that, but probably just for parts count. Yeah, no major issues so far with it. I mean, the fit is not the greatest, but it's not bad either. Look at the size of the turret though. I mean, how big do you need the turret to be? It's like a tank on top of a tank. It's huge. yeah. Anyways, I just thought I'd stop by at the 2-hour mark, because that's like a tradition now in this video or something. So, yeah. I'm just watching movies here and building away. Very slowly, I might add. It's almost snack time, I guess. Yeah, probably gonna have some snacks. This is where I'm gonna call it a night. It is way too late for an old man like me to be up. It is starting to get light out again. It is 4:22 in the morning, in the AM. So yeah, I still have a few things to put on the turret and some things to put on the hull, but I'm getting way too tired to handle all those tiny parts. And the next project is to put on the smoke launchers, and those are tiny, so I better get to bed. So that's the end of build day number 1, which was Friday night. Tomorrow I got all day and all night to build. It's now noon on a Saturday, and I'm starting to think I'm not gonna be able to finish this in one weekend. I got everything glued up on the tank. The turret is ready. As you can see, all I got left is the wheels and the side skirts and the tracks. And I think I'm gonna I'm ready to start paint in the track well, whatever you call this area. It's like a wheel well, but a track well. And I'm gonna do the wheels on the track. Then I have to glue the tracks on and mask them off, put the side skirts on, and then I can paint the camo, just to get the camo uniform. And with the 4-color camo, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this in a weekend. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. Let's do some wheels. Let's do some wheels. So here we are, almost ready for paint. But what do we have here on the hull? But a little gap there that needs to be filled up. So I got my bowl of water right here. I got this thing. And I have this thing. The label fell off, but it is that perfect plastic putty, which I have talked about on the Facebooks, but never actually shown how it works on video. So it's a little dry for me. Guess I didn't close it up enough last time. But this is how I use it. I squeeze a little bit on the plate, or the thing that I have to squeeze it onto, and with a little toothpick get a little bit in there, man, and yeah, this is the best putty that I have found so far, mostly because, as you can see, I have a bowl of water right there, and it cleans up with water, so you can smooth it out any way you like it before it's dried, as long as you got a little wet. You can use your finger, you can use your Q-tip. It depends on the application how I do it. In this case, I'm using a Q-tip. And then take the Q-tip, wet it a little bit in the water, like so. Dry a bit of the moisture off on your t-shirt, and just look at that. just wipe it off. Of course, this is kind of crude and you're gonna need a few Q-tips to do it, but the end result is pretty good. Only problem is that of course it gets into all the panel lines and such, so you need to clean those out, but that's not a big problem. It sands good, it paints over good, so you can use it for most applications. So there we go. Now just gotta let that dry for a bit and I'm ready to paint. So I did the first base coat of paint on it, and I thought olive drab might be the right color to go, but looking at it now, it is nowhere near dark enough. So let's just say that I primered the vehicle with olive drab before the first coat of paint. Yeah, that sounds smart. Also, I've been looking at some pictures online, and I'm going to cut these mud flaps off, because in every single picture I've seen of the Operation Cold Response, of which this vehicle is from, nobody has the mud flaps on the back in the snow. Also, they all cut off the what do you call it? The last flap on the side skirts that covers the gear, the drive sprocket. It has been removed on all the tanks as well. So that's what I'm going to do. That's better. So as you can see now, I have all the wheels all painted up and the tracks are getting glued together, and the next step is to paint those and get those things all on the tank again. But as you can see, I didn't cut off the mud flaps. I had my scissors and knife up against it, and then I decided, nah, it's too risky at this moment, because I'm kind of losing interest in this build, and it's not even Sunday yet. But if you can tell by the sound of my voice, that I have accepted defeat in this challenge of mine to finish this before Sunday evening. That stuff ain't gonna happen. It's a very complicated camo scheme and 4-tone colors, as you can see. Probably a really hard masking job too, getting all that splinter camo. So yeah, this is not gonna happen. Not gonna happen in this weekend. But we got all of tomorrow still to go, even though tomorrow the wife is coming home. So I gotta tidy up a bit, I guess. At least put the dishes in the washer and sweep the floor and stuff. Anyways, I'm not talking about that. Yeah, just as an update, it's 30 minutes past midnight, and this is where we are at right now. I don't know how much I'm gonna work on this tonight, because like I say, I'm kind of losing interest in it, in the build itself. I want to get back to my Renault, or even I have a little tiny plane that I have still left to do for my 2-month airplane challenge. Yeah, as you can see, I failed that one as well. I did build though 4 airplanes. This is the 5th one that I will finish. I didn't make a video of 2 of them. 3 of them even. I only made video with 2 of them. Looking at my list here, I have a, yes, that's right, I have a list of finished kits. But anyways, yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow, which will arrive in just a few seconds. I know this video's long already, and thank you for keeping with me so far in my silly ranting and broken Swedish. And by the way, I realized I never said this, but stridsvagn, which is the Swedish name of this tank, actually means war wagon, which makes it a bit cooler than it actually is. Right, now it's Sunday afternoon, and I've put the wheels on and I've glued them stuck. I left the drive sprockets off because if I put them on there would be no way to get the tracks on. And as you can see, I painted the tracks. I just spray painted them black. I went the lazy way, and yeah. But as you can see, they're straight, and in order to get them to wrap around the wheels and the drive sprockets, you have to take a big tub of hot water, preferably one that takes the entire track at a time. Put it in there, leave it for a minute or 2, and we'll come back to it when it's softened up a bit. So I had the track soaking in the hot water for a couple of minutes, and guess what? It broke. Was trying to bend it before I turned on the camera, and it just broke in the first go. So with a little bit more care, I managed to glue the drive sprocket on there, and I fit it somewhat in the vehicle. But these tracks are real brittle. When I did my T90 with the same sort of system, they just bent fine, and no problem putting them on if I would have done them correctly the first time around. But as you can see, these ones broke, and even when I bent them without breaking them, they would still get the stress marks there, and these are actually really close to breaking off. Same in the front here. Also, what I figured out was that when they are on the vehicle, you actually got a couple of links too many on each side. So you need to trim them down anyway to make them fit. And what I'm gonna do is, because it has the side skirts, I'm just gonna cut it there and cut it somewhere else, glue it to the wheels like that, and put this one here, and then patch it up with this, like so. Yeah, but as you can see, we got like a couple of links too much right there. But yeah, that's how things are going at the moment. Still got the other side left to do. It is now 9:30 p.m. Sunday evening, and I'm done with this kit for good, I think. I'm contemplating just taking it and throwing it in the trash right now. I'm trying to put the tracks on, and they just keep up breaking into smaller pieces. They're so fragile that I don't know how to do this. So I'm done. I'm gonna work on something else right now. Let's just call this one a complete fail. It's going into the drawer for now. Maybe I'll come back to it sometime, but I got a feeling that this is gonna be just another practice to practice new stuff on and try new things out. But I don't think this is ever gonna get the tracks that it needs. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching this long ass video for it just to end in a failure. Until the next one, we'll be resuming with the regular Renault FT17. So anyways, thanks for coming with me on this. interesting weekend build. I wish it would have gone better than this, but yeah, some kids just don't want to cooperate with you, I guess. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.